Yeah, hello. Welcome to Just Talk with VOO. Yeah, normally you see me on Facebook on Mondays, but things are changing. We are now on Heritage Television. As you know, I announced earlier on that I am joining Heritage Television now to contribute our quota to make things work. This is our heritage, yours and mine. This is our own platform, and we're just going to make it work. Now, as you know, this show is actually focusing on about threefold, like I call threefold ministries. I'm talking about faith, your total wellness, and your financial freedom. That was how we started the show, but now it's going deeper and deeper into so many things around the globe. But we are still guided by the three principles, talking about your faith, your total wellness, and your financial freedom. You know, I am VOO, yours truly. Now, I've got very important guests, two guests, very important on the show today. So I'm no longer alone. I got people around me, and we're going to do this together. But first, I'm going to tell you quickly a bit about Heritage Television. This is a multimedia company based in the United Kingdom, in case you're watching me from other parts of the world. This platform is dedicated to educative, informative, and enlightenment programs for the benefit of our global viewers. We offer what we call full HD live streaming of events. So we come to your events, not the live streaming we do with phone cameras. I'm talking about professional HD quality live streaming of events, and we can go to any part of the world. I mean, I can say that authoritatively because I've tried it and I've seen it, and the quality, the audio quality is very crisp, the pictures very clean. So this is what you get. In case you're having events in any part of the world, we are happy to come and stream it live so that your people, your clients, and people in your network, your family, depending on what the event is. So it could be corporate event, it could be social event. We'll stream this live on social media so that your people around the world can be part of that day, even if they are not able to make it to the event. So this is what we offer. We also offer other multimedia services, photography, so we can do photo coverage of your events. That's in the house as well. We've got so much going on that I will tell you about. I'm so glad to let you know I've got my own mug. So did you see that? This is part of what we do as well. In-house production. Under 24 hours. We're not encouraging you to put in your order 24 hours, but then if you have to do 24 hours order, we can get this ready for you. So all the souvenirs that you need, we do all this in-house at Heritage. That's why I said we are a multimedia company. It's not just about live streaming, and it's not just about the programs. But then the programs, this is how we reach out to the world around us. And of course, we introduced news recently. This is how we reach out to the world around us. And thank God for the advent of internet. We can just be here in the United Kingdom, and we can just boom and boom to the entire world. You are watching Just Talk with VOO. There's a lot going on the show. My guest, because I've been doing the talking and I don't want you to think, where is the guest? My guest is Lady Anita. In fact, I should start with Chioma, because I love that name so much. Lady Anita Chioma Duckworth-Bradshaw. You're welcome, my lady.
Thank you so very much for having me. Such a pleasure.
It's a pleasure to catch up with you after so many years.
Oh my goodness. Just incredible to be here. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to tell you a lot about this lady in a minute. But first, I want you to also meet Adam Richards.
Lovely to meet you. And
it's
thank
nice
you
to meet
for
you, Adam.
welcoming me on this show.
This man, because I was going through his very intimidating profile. Have you watched movies where Bruce Willis, you know Bruce Willis, don't we? I think we all know Bruce Willis. Die Hard Man. He's been in so many movies. He's the Hollywood actor. And Richards, Mr. Richards,
Yes.
has been his, like, stuntman. So the stunts you see, well, we thought it was Bruce Willis in those stunts. But no, it's actually Mr. Richards. He's done some of those stunts that you see Bruce Willis do, or that they made us believe Bruce Willis done.
Including Jackie Chan.
Including you do the Jackie Chan stunts as
I've
well.
worked with Jackie Chan, not do his stunts.
Okay, you've worked with Jackie Chan.
You could never replace him.
I know, that man is something else.
He's amazing.
But we're going to come back to you.
Yeah.
Lady Anita, you're going to give me this honor because I want to do a bit of your introduction. I got her profile, and I don't want to miss out anything. I'm going to introduce this woman to you now. Lady Anita Chioma Duckworth-Bradshaw. She is a proper lady, for your information, because I know a lot of people, they give themselves titles, all sort of titles, but she is a proper lady. And as I go through this profile, you will understand. She's the founder of Powerhouse Global Limited, an organization set up to educate, inspire, empower, and transform the lives of women across the globe. And I can tell you she's doing that very well. I am one of the recipients of her services. She is a Powerhouse Global Propagator, and we're talking about Powerhouse Global Magazine, Powerhouse Global Conferences, and Powerhouse Global Awards. I missed the award. There was a year I missed the award because I was still going through my things. That moment we're going to talk a bit about all that. But thank God I'm coming out. She is an accredited personal performance coach from the Coaching Academy, UK. Now, some people say they are coaches. I've met so many coaches who are not really accredited. They are self-proclaimed coaches. But Lady Anita, she's actually accredited as a personal performance coach from the Coaching Academy, UK. She's a trainer, a mentor, of course, and a sought-after global speaker whose work speaks for itself. I would say whose works, because we are part of the work as well, whose works speak for itself. Lady Anita is a published author. Over 5 personal development books have written so far.
Yeah, the
Over
6th
5.
one is just around the corner.
Wow. Wow. Her books are available on Amazon and on the website that we're going to be sharing with you. She's an authority in capacity building and leadership development. She is a multi-award-winning impact global leader and powerhouse global speaker. As an appreciation of her work as an agent of change, in 2013, she was gifted a title, the most honored Lady Anita Chioma Duckworth-Bradshaw. She is Lady of Glencoe, Scotland. And that's where the title is from. Lady of Glencoe in Scotland. So she's a proper lady. She is a wife, of course, and a mother to my wonderful boy. Lady Anita is also the president of Powerful Global Women Foundation, PGWF. And this is a charity based in Nigeria, West Africa. In 2016, she single-handedly fed over 400 children as part of her annual project in Africa. To be honest with you, this is just the concise profile of Lady Anita Duckworth-Bradshaw. She has done so much, and she's still doing a lot. She is a woman who believes in developing and empowering other women, and she's doing this very well. And when I say empowering, I'm not talking about when you just go and sit down and listen to people praising themselves and singing their own praises. No, she will leave you impacted. She will leave you imparted and impacted. And I know what I'm saying, because I am a product of this woman's words of encouragement and coaching, mentoring, supporting, prayer, and everything. You will understand in a while. Lady Anita, I've said everything, almost everything.
You have said it. I'm in awe of the introduction. Thank you. It's such a privilege.
You're welcome.
To be me.
To be you, yes.
Yeah.
To be yourself, yes.
It's just such a privilege.
I'm going to take you back a bit. Before you became a lady,
Yeah.
we're going to do this. Before you became a lady, because some ladies watching out there will say, oh, she is fantastic. Oh, my God. And they will think this Rome was built in a day. We need to help them understand where this journey has come from. Just tell me a bit about, your life in Nigeria before United Kingdom.
Okay, I'm the last of 7 surviving children of my parents. My mom, she passed away 16 years ago. God rest her soul. Yes, I've always been a go-getter in a positive way.
Yeah.
I've always been curious about what lies beyond my environment. So I didn't have the best of childhood. I started my leadership journey at the age of 7. Yes, very young. I left the village to Port Harcourt to live with one of my elder sisters that got married.
Right.
And I served her for 11 years.
Wow.
So I literally lost that childhood and teenage, tantramic, season. So I lost that, but I think that is what's shaping me to be this resilient individual, and to be able to look after 4 beautiful women. They are all, in their own places now. 3 of them are medical doctor, one is an engineer. So I served for 11 years. And I'm going to come back to that word service, because sometimes we miss out. Unfortunately, so many people want to get to point B without going through the process. You find yourself at point A, but you see, life is about process.
It is.
If you're carried from point A to point B, you will lose the essence of being, B-E-I-N-G.
Okay.
But when you do the journey, you will be able to have a story to tell. So I have been through that. I've been through the most difficult challenges any woman could think of. But I chose to be successful. You see, growing up, it wasn't in the best environment, but I created this mental picture.
Right.
I looked at a magazine and I'm like, you know what? That means there is more to life than what
we're seeing now.
Exactly. And the environment wasn't supportive. Some people thought, oh goodness, you're too ambitious. But I was looking at the future. I was saving up, while my friends would save up money for clothes and shoes. I save up money for books. I remember then in Nigeria, as at 1998, I bought my first book, which is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. And
How old were you then?
I was about 18
oh
going to 19. And I paid 3,000 naira, which was a lot of money for me then, for that book. So I think because of, I have a background. My late mom was a teacher. My dad is a retired teacher. So education is part of it. But I didn't enjoy that, being a child, being looked after. I started at 7 and being here.
Wow.
So it's been a whole long journey. And I chose not to be average.
Yes, I can see that in all you have a tenacious spirit as well.
Girlfriend?
Wow.
You see, there is a wise saying by my late teacher, Jim Rohn. He said, it's not the blowing of the wind that determines the destination, but the setting of a sail, because the wind blows on each one of us.
It does.
The wind of death, the wind of loss, the wind of depression, the wind of homelessness.
Tell me about
the wind of rejection, name it all. But you see, those winds will always blow. But the setting of the sail is what gets you to your destination. And that is it. I set my sail.
Wow.
And I'm here.
This is what I've been saying to people in my network, when I started Just Talk with VOO. Because the program is actually about me sharing my journey with the people. And then it's about me sharing my journey with the people. And then about the people sharing their journey with others on my show. So it's like a platform created for that. I don't know what you are going through there. And then you're looking and you're thinking, oh my God, they are all set and all made. But I tell you what, like she said, it's not the blowing of the wind. The wind will always blow. We've been through winds of depression, haven't we? We've been through winds of death.
Rejection.
We've been through winds of rejection.
Homelessness.
Failure, as we say, but not failure. Because once you're trying,
it's a feedback.
It's a feedback. It's not a failure. So feedback. And then when you're beginning to get it right, that's when you know that I'm sailing well.
That's it.
We are sailing well. So lady, yeah.
It just, I know you're going to come to this, but I'll jump in quickly. I just turned 40 yesterday. And
happy birthday again,
thank
sis.
you.
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you,
40
thank
years,
you.
that's a landmark.
I know, it's actually the first life cycle. We have 3 life cycles. A lot of people don't know that.
Okay.
When people say life starts at 40, it's actually true. It's a new session.
It is.
Because you have 40, 80, 120. And I've just made that first life cycle. So, but that what happened, because I started at the age of 7, even though I can remember things that happened to me when I was 4. I have this photographic memory.
Wow.
So don't try to mess with me.
I know. I know.
So I think at the end of the day, it's about finding your purpose in life. Okay? And then find a way to get there where you want to get to. That's just what it is. But the wind will always blow. And I don't believe in get rich quick, success quick
fix.
No. You see, like I said, if you don't go through the process, you will not have a valid story to tell. That's in order to inspire other people.
That's right.
They say a man's secret is in his story. And how can you know a man if you don't travel with them? How do you travel? It's by listening or reading about what they have gone through, like Oprah, like, you know, some of the greats out there, both those who are deceased and those who are living. I'm a student of personal development. I'm a continual learning addict. I want to learn, whether from my little boy or from a president or from the top CEOs in the world. So it's, it has always been my passion to want to know more, because I believe that there is more to life. There is more. It's not always black and white. There are other ways to walk around situations. So whether you're down there
or you're up there,
that's it. So there is more to do. There is more to learn. And there is more to see.
Okay, we're talking about, you know, childhood and so on and so forth, because I had my own childhood similar to yours. I didn't live with my parents, you know, so I didn't have that bonding with my natural parents. I lived with family, you know, with relatives, and I set out when I was 19. I actually set out a bit, older than you did. I set out when I was 19, and I've been on a journey. Since I was 19, I knew what I want for my life. I knew where I want to go. Of course, there will be challenges as you go on. We're going to come to that point where we're going to talk about childhood and how all these things affect a person's life later in life, because they all add to whatever we become in life, well, whatever we choose to become later in life. I have 2 strong guests on the show. Lady Anita, because it's her birthday season, her birthday week. That's why we've got to talk so much about her and all that she's doing. Adam is here in his capacity. He is one of the biggest martial arts operators in the United Kingdom. But I'm going to allow him to tell us a bit about himself at this time before we talk about an issue that I wanted to raise on this show. Adam.
Thank you.
I want you to do me this justice. Can you introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your background?
Yes.
Thank you.
Started off, my ancestors are actually the first ever English samurai. William Adams is actually my great ancestors.
Oh.
So he was actually awarded to be the first samurai of England.
Wow, you have a heritage.
Yes.
Wow, that's a big one.
Yeah, so so he got shipwrecked actually in Japan, and then they wouldn't let him leave, so he built ships for him.
Oh my goodness.
And then he married somebody, and then he became the first English samurai.
Right.
So my ancestors is linked to martial arts anyway.
So you're kind of protecting the family heritage?
Yes.
Do you have a school for yourself where you train people?
I normally train one-to-one most of the time. I used to have schools and that, but I prefer teaching one-to-one. Then I can develop them and bond with them better that way.
Even better, you are a body double? Stunt man?
Double, yeah.
Yeah? Stunt double, that's what they call them.
Yeah, I've been a stunt double for many different people. The original Red Power Ranger, I was a stunt double for him, which is back in '93. Then I've worked on many movies after that, but also Bruce Willis, stunt doubling for him sometimes.
Let's talk about that one, because I want to know which one, which movie?
Die Hard.
Die Hard? No way! Were you in Die Hard? Was that you?
I was
doing all those stunts, the airport one and everything?
Yeah, some of them, yeah.
Amazing!
Yeah, I did some of the bits.
Wow. Hollywood star.
Of course.
I'm sitting next to a Hollywood star. I didn't know that. You're so humble. Wow. What other movies have you featured in?
I've done from Jackie Chan. I was worked with Jackie Chan at the age of 17 as one of his stuntmen training with him.
Oh.
So one of the first youngest ones to be with him.
Oh my goodness! You should have told me this off camera, so that now I'm embarrassing myself seriously and screaming off my head.
Yeah, so
this is amazing.
Yeah, so I sort of like picture myself like the way Jackie Chan is, sort of thing, because he would sweep up places. He would pick up rubbish sort of thing on offset and that. But he's an amazing person to be around. Sort of
my
thing,
goodness.
So much energy.
How about Bruce Willis? Who is he? Who is he?
He's okay.
Because you've worked closely with him.
Yeah, I worked closely with him, yeah.
What kind of man is he as well?
He's a good man, yeah, he's really good and sort of like, you know, not as amazing as Jackie Chan though, but you can't beat Jackie Chan, I'm sorry.
Do you know, it's now that I'm just recollecting that movie as well, and all those faces, you do look a bit like Bruce Willis.
It was on last night, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
You do look a bit like, so now, yeah, well done. Well done, but you're here today in your capacity as one of the speakers at the event that's coming up.
Yes.
We're going to talk about that event, but let's talk about one of the juvenile delinquencies that we are, you know, that's affecting our kids now. Because I was saying your upbringing sometimes shapes you.
Most of the time.
Yes, shapes the youth who you're going to become. I was saying to my kids, I didn't have the privilege of, you know, living with my natural biological parents, but I'm blessed. I'm blessed. The wonderful parents that brought me up, they are very good. They're still with me, and they're still supporting me and looking after me and loving me and spoiling me rotten. You know, so I thank God for them. But other kids, it may not work out for them very well like that. The things they experienced, the challenges they've been through could be the channel they will, you know, pass through to become what they will become. Somebody sent me a picture. If we'll have the opportunity to see that picture as well. Somebody sent me a picture, you know. I'm going to share this picture with the world of what the kids are doing now.
I think Adam will be a better
person to handle this for us. So when I saw this picture, it really scared me. Wow. Because we are trying to tackle knife crime, gun crime, and so on and so forth. And you think, oh, my son is going to school. He doesn't have, you know, anything in his pocket. He's free, he's good. But my son has got a comb.
Wow.
And that's the comb. And you didn't know that the comb is actually a knife.
Gosh.
You know? And you're thinking, oh, my son is good. He doesn't carry any weapon. But my son is carrying weapon.
So you can actually buy these off the internet or what?
Off the internet. It's available off the internet because, you know, anyone can purchase on the internet as long as you have the credit card or, you know, or the debit card to pay. If my son takes my credit card, for instance, he can purchase this. God forbid. But you know what I'm saying? What is going on in the community, in the world? What is going on, Adam?
Yeah, like knife crime is crazy sort of, you know, different things I've seen over the years, like from a belt where you can pull out a knife to even a credit card, you can turn it into a
credit
knife.
Card?
Credit card you can turn into a knife, yeah.
Oh my goodness. So the government is not getting any headway then?
Doesn't look like it. There's not enough media coverage on knife crime, and sometimes we don't even hear about some stuff.
So now, from that angle, I respect that because all we do with the media is showcase the attacks.
Yeah. So what's the solution?
What's the solution? We're not looking into the solution.
I think we need to sort of like, you know, do a bigger campaign on it, sort of thing. So there's a bigger campaign and sort of like try and stop, you know, youngsters buying knives and, you know.
Yes.
Because anybody, like just even that, anybody can go in and just buy a kitchen knife.
Of course, that's what we get now. Anybody can buy, although they've restricted the age now to, I think, 21. If you're not 21, you won't be able to buy a knife.
But if you can just get that off the internet, all you need is, you know, somebody's credit card.
Yeah, you can even order knife online.
Online?
Not physically.
Wow.
I think what it is, from my own perspective, is that there should be more educational platforms for the children. Okay, because it's a psychological thing.
It is.
As a life coach, every behavior. This is the truth. Every behavior exhibited by an individual is a product of their thought.
It is.
So it starts from the mind. If there could be a regenerational program set out for the kids out there, because I believe more on solutions than just talking and the problem. And I know I did mention to you when we came on, I said, I'm going to focus on solution because all I hear is this happened, that happened. The question is that what are we going to do? That's it. What's the solution? What are we going to do? So if they come to Lady Anita and consult me and say, okay, what do you think? For me, set up programs worldwide, especially in this country. Set up programs that will change the narrative of these young people. It's about reprogramming the mind. It's about letting people understand the danger of this weapon and also the people that it affects across the board.
Yeah.
Because it's not just the person who carries the knife to commit a crime, but it goes a long way. It's not the person that has just been stabbed that is affected.
It's beyond that.
So it's a psychological thing. So when once there could be a program or something or a campaign to focus on solution orientation way of changing the narratives of these young people, I think we will get into it.
We'll get there. I must confess, so many people are coming up with events and initiatives that can help the young people. I mean, in line with what you're saying, they can help the young people, but we also observe that people are not even coming forth to enjoy this, you know, programs and these initiatives that are being rolled out. People are shying away, especially the African community. I'm glad I'm an African, so I can say that.
Me too.
You know, especially the African community. These kids are going through a lot that they can't discuss with the parents. Platforms are coming up, and I'm also reaching out to the young people as well at this stage. Platforms are coming up for you, you know, to speak out, to get support and to get help. We shouldn't resort into this. So watch that picture. You now have an extra job when you're going through your kids' stuff. It could be debit card.
Yeah.
It could be a comb, a hairbrush. It could be toothbrush. It could be anything. Make sure you're checking. And checking is not enough. Make sure you're having a relationship with your children.
Yeah, I was going to add that.
Make sure you're having a relationship with your children. But today is not about juvenile delinquency per se. It's just we're just branching into that.
And
Adam.
Yeah, I'm actually directing a film about mental health and bullying with a great writer called Jamie Long, so I must mention him, who's written a film about Survivor. It's called Survivor. But we want to actually go into schools and try and stop anti-bullying, and this is where even the knife crime comes in. And even like we're reaching out to people, and like I want Lady Anita to be part of this film as well, which I haven't told her yet.
Now you've told her.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a birthday surprise for her that she's going to be in the film as well, starring, hopefully.
Lovely.
Yeah, if she says yes. I haven't asked her
Lovely,
if she says yes.
I think
So
she will
it's
say yes.
A birthday surprise for you.
Wow, I think she will say yes, because she loves anything that will add positively to other people.
We actually want to do the film. It's a feature film, but we actually want to. It's all for charity. But we want it to also reach out and do programs going into school to stop young kids even committing suicide because they're getting bullied, and even the knife crime is part of it.
It's part of it.
Because there's so much young kids sort of like. I know when I was young, I was talking about this recently to somebody, and I know when I was young, I didn't even know what suicide was. But now the young kids actually know what it is. So I don't know.
The internet is not helping that matter at all, because they have a site that can teach them how to do it as well.
I actually, I think it was a year ago, there was a famous actor, I can't say who it was, but I spent the whole night on the phone to them.
Oh, okay. We're going to come back to that because we've got a lot to do. Lady Anita's event is coming up shortly. In fact, that is the reason why I dragged her down to this studio. Reposition for global visibility. That's the event that's coming up. Now, I want you to plan and attend this event because it's going to add a lot to you. But I'm going to leave Lady Anita to tell us, you know, about this event and about the guests coming.
Awesome.
The quality of guests coming.
I think over the last 10 years of being in personal development industry and also organizing empowerment events, people are already empowered. But for me, it's about quality connectivity. As an entrepreneur, most times it can be lonely. I know it's very lonely at the top. So those people that have been to my previous events, they know how I roll. I focus on quality connection. Because it's about building relationship. I mean, I've seen people who come to my event and they connect and they started their own personal relationship, not just a business relationship. So as an entrepreneur, I always think service first and profit second. So this event, this leadership event, we have people coming from as far as Singapore to attend this event. And we have a great leader, Mr. Ross Swan. He's originally from Australia. So just imagine that journey to be here in London to share the stage with us. And for me, it's a privilege. You know, I have been privileged to travel a little bit. I mean, last year we held a conference in Houston, Texas. So,
let's talk about these guests. Antonetta Fernandez.
Oh, she's I call her the queen of manifestation. There's there's lots of stress out there. And she has that zing thing to really, really teach leaders, especially when you're in that position of decision making. And there's so much things that's thrown at you.
Right.
So you just need to know the mechanism of staying in a cuckoo place.
Kristen Giscombe.
Oh goodness, she is a powerhouse voice. I call her that. She has a voice of an angel. Her voice, there's an authority in her voice.
Wow.
I mean, when Kristen, she just returned back from Jamaica after a big tour she's done, and she's just coming for this event. I am
amazing,
so
amazing.
I know.
Janet Stevenson.
Oh, Janet, bless her. She's been on the journey with me. She is a master leader. She has it all. And I mean, she was there when we set up Powerhouse 6 years ago, and she's coming back to bless us. So it's surrounded with leaders, and it's about leaders. So the conference is about leaders and aspiring leaders.
Okay.
And good. I know that it will be a great investment for anyone.
Shayo, I love her.
Oh yes, Shayo, that woman transformed my life. 2017 by her webinar. She talked to. She's a master organizer when it comes to vision board. So she will be doing that at the conference.
The vision board.
Yeah.
And who's that? Adele. Remage or something?
Oh yeah, I mean every one of them on the screen, and more people that are not on the screen are going to be there.
Okay.
So it's going to be a surprise. We'll have lots of stuff for our delegates.
You are a leader, or you want to become a leader, or you have a leadership position in your business or in your brand. This is an event you don't want to miss. Reposition for global visibility. Adam, you're going to speak at this event as well.
Yes, I've been very honoured to be asked by Lady Anita to be actually speaking at this event, which I'm very privileged to do. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the lineup here. These are amazing powerhouse people around the world.
Thank you.
This event is coming up on the 16th of February, 16th of this month.
Yeah,
we're talking about next week Saturday.
This Saturday.
This Saturday. Okay, this is the week.
Few days.
This is the week. Oh yeah, that's true. Today is Wednesday, Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday.
Tuesday. I'm losing count of days now. Today's Tuesday, so it's coming this Saturday.
This Saturday.
You have to be there. I will be there. You know, whatever happens this time around, I'm just going to break myself and break free and be there. Tell me the people you are expecting at this event.
95% of the delegates are business owners.
Okay.
So we have exhibitors
as well.
As well as the speakers. So it's for those who want to understand how one can be globally visible, because being on social media, a lot of people, especially business owners, don't really utilize that global market.
We're not penetrating yet.
Exactly. So global visibility, that's what it is. And also for me, it's forming relationship. It's opportunity to have a global collaboration, with the people that will be in attendance. I always say it's important to show up, because you never know who will be in the room.
So where is this event coming up?
It's going to be at Juris Inn Hotel. Yes, my favorite hotel in Croydon, Wellesley Road. So you can't miss it. It's only one Juris Inn in Croydon.
In Croydon.
Yes, and it's going to start at 10 to 4. So please don't miss it. You know how Lady Anita rolls. 10 is 10.
Time.
Oh yes, because time is the most expensive commodity that every one of us have. So it's best that
we're going to talk quickly, because the time is rolling now. We're going to talk quickly about your books, because I know it's not just about events. Yeah. You've got other things going on. We're going to talk about your books. Okay. You've written so far that I know about 5 self-development books.
Yes.
And another one is coming.
Yes, we've just launched. We launched it yesterday online. It's titled "You Are More Than Enough," and it's based on the rate of suicidal stories that I hear out there, and I was able to share a bit of myself. And this book is compiled by me. It's written by 9 global leaders in their own field of purpose. So I talked about completeness, understanding the difference between completeness and also compliments. It's an in-depth book, and it's already on Amazon.
On Amazon.
Oh yes, and then the Powerhouse Global Magazine. Yes, that is the baby that we baited last year,
wow,
and it has been going around the world. Profile. I mean, we have profiled the president of a nation in that magazine. So
amazing,
just incredible.
Amazing.
Thank you.
So you are out there. I know the challenges out there are enormous and sometimes overwhelming. I've been into a journey where I got to an end and I thought, you know what, I cannot go on from here. And I was suicidal. And I know so many people out there who may be passing through this kind of journey. Now, you need to get hold of this book, You Are More Than Enough, by Lady Anita Bradshaw. You need to get hold of this book and you need to read it. You need to do yourself a favor. Don't give up on yourself.
You cannot afford to do that.
You cannot afford to do that. You know, I look back now, you know, some years ago, and I'm thinking, what if I died? What if I didn't make it through when I attempted suicide? What if I didn't make it through? I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here for my kids. I wouldn't have given them all the love that I'm giving them, and they wouldn't have, you know, received the love and the bonding that, you know, that they are receiving from me. The world needs you even much more than you need yourself.
Thank you.
Because there's something deposited in you that will make this world a better place. And when I say this world, I'm not talking about the entire world. The world could be your family, could be your community, could be your school, could be your workplace, could be your church, your mosque. Your world could be that immediate environment. And of course, it could be the global massive world around us as well. Don't give up on yourself. So get hold of You Are More Than Enough. And Lady Anita celebrated her 40th birthday recently. Because time is running and we couldn't do all the things that we want to do, but I'm going to give her the little surprise.
Wow.
Someone said the most beautiful gift you can receive from somebody is the gift that they have made with their hands.
Ah, look at that.
That is a card on behalf of the house and the little something in there. On behalf of Heritage TV, all the team. You're welcome, sis.
Thank you so much.
So that's a little gift from us.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm not going to share with you guys.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to share. It's so beautiful, but I'm tempted. Let me share this quickly. I know you don't have much time.
Yeah,
but
yes,
I know that this is one of the things you do. Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
So that's created by moi with all my love.
You actually made that?
Yeah.
I made that.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
With all my love.
I'm going to wear this Saturday.
I put in extra love into that.
Earrings as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you
You're
so
welcome,
much.
sis.
You see, we need to support. We need to
That
support
looks
our
beautiful.
sister.
Thank you,
That's
Adam.
beautiful. So the weight of faith is scary. Oh my goodness, so delicate. No, I need to
What's
put
it
it away.
made?
I'm not going to show it to you. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So this event coming up, talking about the Powerhouse event coming up, you don't want to miss it. I'm going to go back on that. Reposition for global visibility. You're not going to miss it. I want to get to know Adam very well. I want to get to know you very well because we've not been able to do justice to you. And I'm still going to bring you back as a guest.
Oh, thank you.
Because today you're just coming to support Lady Anita's show. Yeah, but I want to bring you back as a guest where we get to know you properly. You don't sit down next to Hollywood stars every time. And then you got to know how to appreciate
just
the
me,
stars.
I'm not.
I know, but
I'm not anyone.
To us, you're not just you. To us, you're a superstar. And that's how we're going to celebrate you. I'd like to have you again on the show.
Oh, thank you.
Very soon. So these are the caliber of people coming to that event. This is just like a tip of the iceberg. So you can have a feel of the kind of people that maybe you've been going to events, you know, some empowerment events and so on and so forth. But if you want to be a leader, it's part of your dream and part of your New Year resolution if you have one. I don't do the resolutions anymore.
I don't either.
Part of your New Year resolution is you want to, you know, mount up to that leadership position. Then you need to come to this event. Trust me, I don't promote just any events because I know this journey and I know this lady and I know her class and clout. That's why I'm so proud, you know, to announce this and to invite you specially to this event. It's coming up this coming Saturday. This Saturday. That's when the event is going to be at Croydon Juris Inn Hotel, and you don't want to miss it. Lady Anita, I don't want to keep you for too long because I know you still have other media houses to go. But quickly, let me tell you about My Marriage Must Work. The Valentine's Extraordinary Lover Dinner is coming up also at Doubletree by Hilton, London, Docklands Riverside. That's at Rotherhithe here in London. Yes, that's the flyer you're just seeing on the screen now. This one is put together by Pastor Kemi Onodipe, and she's inviting you all. The red carpet starts at 5 p.m. prompt, so you're not going to miss it, please. If you want to be there, tickets are available at Eventbrite. She said the early bird ticket is over, But if you're watching me, you're watching this program, all you have to do is just tell her VOO, and you will still be able to pay the early bird ticket, the price for the early bird ticket, although it's over. But because of me, she's going to give you that concession. So just mention VOO. If you're watching me and you want to be part of this show, the Valentine's show, take somebody you love. It's for singles and for married. And if you're still searching, who knows? Anything can happen. So you're still searching, you're a woman or a man, it doesn't matter, young or old, you can be part of that event. So get yourself there. When you want to book, get in touch with them, let them know from VOO, and you get that concession, and you can still pay the early bird price. There's another one I'm going to mention quickly before I go. Now, Brit Afrique. They have this event that they put together for young people. I'm just going to tell you a bit about that quickly. Michelle Akintoye, BEM, she is the one who is in charge of this award ceremony. And Brit Afrique is a non-profit organization that supports and encourages young people in education. They also try to mentor them. It's part of all these things we're talking about. Most of the time, young people don't have good mentors in their lives. So this is what Brit Afrique, this is what they do. They are having the award today, actually it's today, at the House of Parliament. This award has been going on since 2012, and they're doing it every year. So young people, if you know any young person, they can still attend. It's free to attend. They can still attend. And if you still want to nominate, I don't think you can nominate anybody. It's too late to nominate. But you know, get in touch with them. CEO Brit Afrique is Michelle Akintoye. She's on Facebook as well. Search that name, Michelle Akintoye. She is passionate about young people, and this is what she has been doing. She even runs a nursery school, you know, to educate young people in this country. But she is running this, and it's going to happen at the House of Parliament this evening. Please make your way there, young people. Churches, mosques, you should be supporting this kind of project, this kind of initiative, because it's helping us to, you know, point the young people in the right direction. What they do is they award young people who are like entrepreneurs or who are making positive impact in their community, in the school or in the environment, you know. So they award them, they recognize these young people and give them awards. So you want to get in touch with that woman if you want to be part of that. Today we are going to be there. I think it's 5 to 10 p.m. It's today. Yeah, it's today. So please make your way there. There are other things that I would have loved to talk about on the show, but our time is fast spent. You are watching VOO coming to you on Heritage Television. Just before we go, Lady Anita, I am so glad. Thank you for coming on the show. Okay. So sorry we've not been able to do proper justice to everything as we have planned.
It's such
a
privilege.
It's a privilege to have you.
Thank you.
And
Thank
Adams,
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm going to bring you back on the show because we need to talk about the martial arts and all the things you do, and you know, the bullying project that you're putting in place.
Perhaps I can teach you some as well.
Yeah, seriously. No, seriously.
Self-defense as well. We can do that as well.
I want to bring you to my church.
Oh, thank you.
So that you know we can work out something for the young people.
Yeah, I'd love to work with young people.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
What can I say? Thank you for joining me. This is the maiden edition of Just Talk with VOO on Heritage TV, but this is how we'll be doing it every week. It's going to be better next week and more organized. We're going to be more together next week. This is just the first one. Thank you for watching us, and whatever you're doing, whatever you choose to do today, enjoy yourself. Have a lovely day.
My daughter-in-law. So how are you planning for my son's birthday? No, I have to cook for her. Do you people have ogirisi there? No. It's okay. Okay, let me call you back. Mama Chiji, okay. Hi, so wait a market. Please pack some ogirisi. I am going to visit my son. My daughter-in-law. It's arranged, but you must use original red oil to prepare the soup. What? I'll call you back. Mama Chijo, please include Isio Morocco. My daughter-in-law, everything is now set. But don't forget that gold wristwatch I saw the last time I visited.
Now you can talk until you tire for just 11 kobo per second. Call all networks in Nigeria and 30 international destinations, including US, UK, China, Canada, and India for just 11 kobo per second. Dial *211# to activate.
That's Silk Boo-Boo.
The largest data network, Glow, Grandmasters of Data.